Yo! I posted this yesterday asking you all if you wanted me to make another update video for my original projects and everything. And I think it looks like 5 or 6 of y'all said yes, and then 1 or 2 of y'all said you have original projects. So for those of you who did not know, yes, I have original projects. Some of them are the videos that I post on here. Some of them are books and comics and stuff that I write. And yeah, I don't know. If you're actually interested in learning what it is, then stay tuned for this video. And yeah, this is probably gonna be a quick video because there aren't a whole bunch of updates. But I started doing a few new things, and I'm pretty far in on my new book, and I wanted to brag about it. So yeah, let's just start with the first thing we always start with until it finally gets published, that is.
Intro. Intro. Drop it down. Word to your mother.
Into the Void Volume 1 is my book of anthology stories. It is horror, sci-fi, and one story that is just straight up Greek fantasy type of thing. If you like the Odyssey, you'll probably love that story. It is 275 pages, I want to say. I might be a little bit off. It might be a little bit more, a little bit less. I cannot remember. If I am off, it's only by a couple pages. Yeah, it's just the volume 1 of my anthology book series that I'm doing. I don't know. It came out really good. I'm proud of it. I just do not have the money to get it published yet. I'm still looking for a job. It's hard to find a job, but yeah. I don't know. I wrote a book and now I'm waiting to get it published. This is the one that as soon as it gets published, I'm gonna make a huge video. I'll probably live stream for a little bit just to celebrate, because I have been waiting to publish this for so long. I am actually really proud of it, and it's starting the I don't know, the Voidverse, I guess. I don't really know, but yeah, it's a cool book. It's a cool book. Just stay tuned for it, please. It will be worth it. And then I'm also working on Into the Void Volume 2. I do not have a cover for it yet, so you can look at the alternate cover for Into the Void Volume 1 right now. This is the first cover that I made for Into the Void Volume 1, and then I ended up not using it because I was like, it's kind of empty and lame, and not in the good Void-like way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, the other one just looks cooler, is what I'm saying, is because I wanted to make one that looks cooler. This one just isn't as eye-catching. But yeah, Into the Void Volume 2 is more of the same, except there is one story in it that changes every single bit of the world building and everything that's in it. And yes, I know I've already said it's an anthology story and everything, and if you know what anthology stories are, they are just a whole bunch of random stories that might take place in the same place, might not, and these ones kind of get connected with one of the stories in the Volume 2. I'm not going to spoil it much more than that, but that's basically the gist of it, is that it brings it all together, basically. I just don't want to spoil it, to be honest. But yeah, this one is up to 100 pages, I want to say, somewhere around there. It might be more like 90 or something. The last story I wrote for it made me realize that I was kind of hankering to write something a little bit longer, maybe try and, I don't know, just take a plunge into doing a huge, like, actual book instead of anthology stories that kind of get connected. But yeah, I guess I can go ahead and talk about the one that I started writing now. But yeah, Into the Void Volume 2 is on the back burner now. I can finish it at any time. As soon as Volume 1 is published, I'll probably turn back into the Into the Void Volume 2 so that I can finish that up and then publish it, and then I'll start working on the other one again. The other one is called In the Graveyard, and the first 4 chapters of that story is on the Stories from the Void playlist, which is on this channel. If you want to go and check it out, please do. There are a whole bunch of stories from the Into the Void Volume 1. If you want to check them out just to see if you'll even like what type of stories are in there, Into the Void Volume 1 has a lot of different stories in it, though, so even if you don't like those ones, just I don't know. Give it a chance, I guess. I don't know, man. Like maybe whenever it comes out on Kindle, just find it for free online somewhere. We all know it'll be for free somewhere on there, and just read a few more stories. And then if you like it, you can buy it and give me some money because you like it that much. But yeah, this one is also on that playlist, like I said. So go and check that out because you'll know if you like it from those. The newest chapter is chapter 7. I am on page 105 right now. Chapter 7, like I said, it's getting really good right now. He's about to fight the first like actual big enemy. For those of you who don't know, In the Graveyard started out as, well, I mean, I've said this in other videos, so I'll go ahead and say it. It started out as a Castlevania-like video game that I was just designing, even though I knew it would never come out or anything, because, I mean, I don't have any knowledge about making a video game, and also, we all know I have no money, so, but yeah, I started it out like that. I did a whole bunch of designs for the creatures and stuff. Those videos are up if you want to go and watch those. I think they came out a couple months ago, and then I started writing the story itself because I was like, it might be fun to actually write the story for this. And then it started out as like a script type of thing for it, but then I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like this should be my first novel. So I started writing it as a novel, and yeah, I'm up to 105 pages, chapter 7. It's just now getting like really started with the like who he's fighting and everything. The actual main enemy is about to be introduced. He was introduced in a dream sequence, which I'm pretty sure is up on the channel. If it's not, the chapter that's up there is the chapter right before the dream sequence. I'm pretty sure is what I put up there. I'm pretty sure it's up to chapter 4 or 5 is on the channel if you want to go and read that. But yeah, if you guys want some more free chapters on the channel, I'll post them. Just comment and tell me. But yeah, this I'm actually really excited for this one because I just now finished chapter 7, got it all edited and everything. Now I'm obviously gonna have to read it all afterwards and edit it after that and everything. This is just my first draft, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good with this one. I think this is actually a banger. This is a really good story, and the main character is really cool. I'm kind of taking inspiration from, like I said, Castlevania likes very much D&D-esque. There's a whole bunch of stuff like actual like zombies and stuff in it. It's kind of like an anime, I'd say. Anime is like a huge inspiration for a lot of the things I make, though, especially the comic books that I'm about to get into, yeah, I guess I've talked about this enough, but yeah, it's all of that stuff. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the stuff that I'm doing for the channel, because that is all of the stories, like actual stories I'm working on. So yeah, let's breeze through these comics and everything that I'm wanting to get made, and then we can go into the stuff I'm doing for the channel. Okay, Super Tygon is one that I have a full playlist up for if you want to check it out. It is really cool. Basically, all that's on the playlist is the designs for the enemies and stuff. I have a whole notebook filled with ideas for stuff that I want to do with it, the first and second arc. It's just a really cool Power Rangers Kamen Rider, kind of Blue Beetle, it's like a mishmash of a whole bunch of things with my own little take on all of it, and it's really cool. I think it's really cool, at least. And it's Super Tygon. I have the actual theme song for Super Tygon up on the Music of the Gods playlist, and I'm pretty sure the Super Tygon playlist has it too. But yeah, I'm super proud of this one still. I haven't made it yet because, well, I mean, I'm not really that good at art. Like, I can't draw very good. This one took me like a couple hours to make. I think it was more than a couple hours, actually. But yeah, this came out really good. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not really that good at art, so I don't really even want to try it out that much, to be honest. I do have on the Stories from the Void playlist, there are a whole bunch of comics that I have made if you want to check them out. The Elijah Gray story and the prequel comic is on there. You should definitely read those. Elijah Gray is one of my favorite characters that I've ever made. He's actually my baby whenever it comes to the Into the Void book series and everything. I love him. He's so cool. He's about to get his own book written after I'm done with In the Graveyard. But there isn't enough done on that one for me to actually give it its own section. But yeah, Super Tygon, really cool. If you're into tokusatsu, alien fighting, if you're into comics in general, then I don't know, comment and tell me you want to see the first issue and I'll get it made, even though the art won't be that good. Because like I said, the story is all figured out. I just gotta actually make it. Automaton X Apparatus, for those of you who do not know, is a mecha thing that I made. It's pretty cool. I did a whole bunch of videos going over mechas in general, like all of them put together. There's an Automaton X Apparatus playlist on the channel if you want to watch those videos. You'll have a lot to watch, actually. There was quite a lot made. They're all fairly long, and they're all really cool. I really like them. I was really proud of this one, but this is one that I wanted to make into something, but ended up not doing because, like I said, I'm not that good at art and stuff. And honestly, what I'm wanting to make this into is something that I'm probably never going to be able to unless I actually become rich and can just pay people to do it. But I was really wanting to do a original 70s Gundam type of thing with it, like the animation and everything, and just do my story with that animation and my actual world building and everything. I thought that would be awesome. I just really dig that type of animation. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. This was really cool, and I have a whole bunch of new apparatus and everything to make. I think the coolest one that I came up with after the mainline ones, which I did all of them for all of the main characters and stuff, and I thought they came out really good. Please go and watch that. I would love for more people to see it, just to see if they like it, because these are really cool mechs. I think really cool world building I did. I'm pretty sure. I'm proud of this one. I am. I think the coolest one that I came up with after the mainline ones, though, was one called Bayou, and it was going to be a alligator looking one that has its weapon is like a fishing rod thing that it uses. It's kind of like Gon's fishing rod, except it has a giant wrecking ball at the end. So it's kind of like a flail fishing rod type of thing. It's really cool, though. I thought that one would be really cool. I might draw that up and make a whole video about it. That would be the alternate universe type of apparatus, though. And yes, there is an alternate universe at the end of the series, or there would have been. You know what, there might be anyways, just because I might get this made, because I am really proud of this and I do want people to see it. It's really cool, I think. Also, the Automaton X Apparatus has a card game. I made it a card game. If you want to go and look at that, it is on the all new original TCG playlist. Yeah, I know that's a long name and kind of stupid name and really on the nose about what it is, but yeah, it's got a whole bunch of videos going over all of the rules, showing off what the cards would look like and everything. And honestly, I think this is a really cool card game, and I would love to get it made. I know I've got a whole bunch of different things, but honestly, isn't that good? Come on, there's stuff for everyone to love. If you like trading card games, here you go. If you like comic books, there you go. If you like anime, there you go. And if you like actual just regular books, then there you go. That's most of the stuff I make. But yeah, I thought the trading card game was pretty cool and came out really well. I did all of the videos that I needed to do over it, honestly. I think overall, it's around 42 minutes altogether. I think I did a video compiling all of it together, so yeah, it came out to 42 minutes, which isn't that bad, I don't think, because I go over literally everything. But yeah, yeah, go and check that out if you want to. It looks pretty cool. If you guys want me to make more cards out of it, then yes, please just comment on this video and tell me, and I'll make more. Okay, next up is Spirit's Contract. Okay, this was straight up just gonna be a manga. Like, this was gonna be a manga and anime if I ever get it made. I got all of the main characters done. I'm working on the second arc, just getting characters done for it and everything. And honestly, I think I did a few videos showing off some of the characters and their spirits. And honestly, I'm really proud of how it came out. I like how they look. This is the perfect type of art style for me. Just weird little creatures. And honestly, the main character is a little girl, and she usually wears her spirit as a little hoodie type of thing, like that hoodie form right there. And you know what? That makes it a lot easier for me to draw people, because I can't draw people whatsoever, but I can draw weird little dudes and demons and stuff. It is a lot easier to draw that. I honestly really love the main spirit's first appearance up there, where it looks like a cloak. That's how she wears it. And then at the end, or closer to the end, he gets his first mortal plane form, which looks pretty cool. I like that. And then the third form doesn't show up until the second arc, which is where stuff kind of gets crazy. The second arc is like a huge departure from the first arc whenever I actually get it made. But yeah, I just wanted to mention this because this is one of my favorite worlds that I've created. Whenever Volume 2 comes out of Into the Void, I'm going to have to make a video talking about where each of the things I've made exist within the Void, and or whether it's outside of the Void and stuff. But yeah, that hasn't happened yet, so I'm not going to do that yet. But yeah, this is just a really cool one. It's based off of a whole bunch of different anime. The story isn't, but like how it would flow and everything is. The combat is just my own thing. This is like the most original thing I've come up with. Like other stuff, like Automaton X Apparatus, it's been done before. There's been mecha stuff where there's wars and stuff going on. I mean, seriously, I literally just said I wanted to use the Gundam type of animation, but this right here, I cannot remember anything like this outside of this. Like, this is just really cool. I'm proud of all the stuff I've made, but I think this is actually the one that I'm the most proud of, other than my just straight up books. This right here is really cool. I really love the world. It's really easy to write too. I came up with all of the story within like a couple hours. It's just I love it so much. This is so cool. If you guys want to see all of the other spirits that I haven't shown off, if there are any, then I will definitely make a video like that. Just comment and tell me that you want it. Yeah, I really like this story and like this world that I've created. Tell me which one your favorite version of this character is, whether you like the first appearance mortal plane or the third mortal plane. Because, yeah, I want to know. You know what I mean? Because I think all of these look cool, but for completely different reasons. But yeah, I've talked about this more than enough, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now that we're done with all of these stories and comics and everything that I've been working on or that have already been made, let's talk about stuff that I'm doing for the channel. This is Void Clash 0 Hour. This is the fighting game that I've been designing. This is the first character trailer for said game. This is Elijah Gray. It's all of my original characters put into one world. There are 30 characters in the main roster that I'm gonna do, and then there are also a whole bunch of characters for DLCs, and basically the main roster is all the characters I've done for Into the Void Volume 1 and 2 so far, and then outside of that is a whole bunch of characters that are just existing outside of the Void, and like their universe isn't within the Void and everything. Which is just, I don't know, it's a cool little multiversal thing where all the characters come together and fight. That's literally it. It's very Mortal Kombat-esque, I guess. It's got a little bit of Mortal Kombat, a little bit of Street Fighter. It's got a whole bunch of different stuff, a little bit of stuff that I just made up myself. Making up stuff for fighting games is hard whenever it comes to like how they're played and everything. People stick to a certain groove for a reason. But yeah, this is the first character trailer I made, and I'm working on the next one right now. I've been doing In the Graveyard more than this. I am gonna start writing a script for it tonight. And I'm gonna finish the design for Hunger tonight. I posted a poll the other day and asked you guys what character trailer you wanted next, and yeah, you guys said Hunger was the one that won. So yeah, Hunger is gonna get one now. Hunger is much more of a lumbering giant type of thing. Like he's just lumbering around, and he has a few quick dashes. You'll see whenever I make a trailer for it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Hunger is up on the Stories from the Void playlist if you want to read that too. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with this. I think this is like one of the coolest things I've done, just because it's like a huge multiversal fighting game with my own characters, which is just the coolest thing I've ever heard. I don't know if anyone else thinks it's cool, but I really, really enjoy that. I think it's actually awesome. I was doing this analog horror called Kaiju. There are 4 episodes out right now. If you want to go and watch them, please do. If these get some more love, like any more love, if I can get like a couple more likes and views and stuff, I'll probably make another episode. Honestly, I made 4 episodes. They were steadily dropping off with viewership and everything, and eventually I was just like, it's taken me like a while to get these made with drawing everything and like getting everything ready and all that. So I should just like not do it until people actually like it, or just keep doing it until people like it. But honestly, it was just taking time away from actual writing and making other videos and stuff. So I decided, I'll just wait until people like it, or just do it whenever I feel like it, which is probably what I'm going to do anyways. But it's on the playlist titled Analog Horror, so go and check it out if you want to. It's really good. I think it is. If you're into kaiju or just giant monsters at all, then you're going to like it. It's a cool little universe with kaiju hunting group and a weird kaiju Aztec god. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. You'll probably like it too. I'm probably gonna do episode 5 sometime next week if I do it. But yeah, I don't know. Go and check it out if you want to. It's one of the original things I was doing. I really enjoy it. I enjoyed making them too. Yeah, I've talked myself into doing it some more. Yeah, go and watch it so I know you like it, because I'm doing episode 5 again probably. Creature Logs was a very short-lived thing that I did for like 1 episode. It was 2 months ago. The Creature Logs 1 comes from In the Graveyard, and it's the Body Snatchers. Yeah, it's just a little rundown of what the creature is. I might do some more, just because I have a whole bunch of creatures in all of my stories and everything that I could do a whole lore video about. But honestly, I think this is just a lesser version of something I did a long time ago, which is the Sturkatech files. These videos came out really good. Sturkatech is a huge part of the Into the Void universe. Honestly, if you want to learn about any of the creatures that exist in the stories and stuff that I'm writing, or you just want some lore bits about the universe that I'm building, just check these out, because there are a lot of things that have not shown up in the book yet, and they're pretty good little snippets of what's going on in the universe. Kind of gives a pretty good introduction to one of the characters that's going to end up being huge in the universe. These are about a year old now. I might start the Sturkatech files up again, but honestly, they were just like SCP type of things set within my universe, using the Sturkatech. I'm pretty sure Lab Rats is on the Stories from the Void playlist. If you read that, it basically tells you what Sturkatech is. But yeah, this is just a cool little thing that I did for a little bit. I think all of them came out really good. These are like one of the first videos that I was actually talking in, and I was reading like an actual script that I wrote and everything, which is insane. I suck at reading out loud. I stutter so bad. But yeah, I think these came out really good, and I don't know, check them out if you want to. All the creatures in them are original, my own. All of them show up in my stories, like the Malefic one, Experiment 183, and Hunger, and then the Thinking Cap is one that's just completely original just for this. The thinking cap was the first actual artifact in here too. The rest were actual creatures. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good. So I don't know. Check it out. If more people watch them and like them and everything, then I'll start doing them again. If y'all want. I don't know. I guess since we're talking about original projects that I'm doing, I should go ahead and talk about this, even though this doesn't fall under the writing and stuff. This is the first album that I made, Music of the Gods, right here. And it ended up being 3 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm about to actually post either today or tomorrow a new album. It'll be comprised of the music that I've already posted, just like the last album was. And yeah, that's basically it. I think all of the music I've posted is absolutely beautiful. And if you want to hear one of the greatest albums you'll ever hear, then watch the 3-minute long video on here. It's just called Brand New Album, Music of the Gods. And it is so good. Dude, it puts all other music to shame, to be honest. And my new album is going to be a marked improvement. Honestly, it's one of the greatest albums ever made. The only thing that might beat it out is Music of the Gods. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting the new album at some point, either today or tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of you even liked the first album. I thought it was pretty funny and pretty good, though. But yeah, check it out if you want to. I just thought I'd throw it in here because it is one of my original projects, even though it doesn't fall under the normal type of stuff that I do for original stuff. Randomness is my original animated series. If you want to go and check it out, there's a whole playlist just called Randomness on the channel. Go and check it out. All of the episodes are there individually. If you want to watch them individually, just skip around and we'll just watch whatever looks cool to you. Or you can go straight to season 1 at the very bottom. It is around, well, let me just check. It's 6 minutes long for the complete first season if you want to check it out. I spent a lot of time doing these. The newest one is 6 months old, and then the oldest ones are 1 year old. This might be making a triumphant return pretty soon if I feel like animating some more. But yeah, season 1 is finished. It had 10 episodes, and I thought it came out pretty good. If you like Adult Swim and just the random things that pop up on the screen whenever it goes to ads and stuff, then you'll probably end up liking this because that's a lot of these things. They're all very humorous. Got some horror bits in there. They're weird, wacky, inflatable arm tube man. You know what I'm saying. They're just weird little things that I animated because I enjoy animating, even though it's really hard and really time consuming. And I just really like making weird stuff for people to look at. So yeah, definitely go and check out season 1 or just any of the individual episodes. If you want anything that's like just creepy, the season 1 episode 7 is literally just a John Carpenter's The Thing reference is why I made it. And I'd say season 1 episode 4 is kind of horror because I went into the more body horror with it, the person melting and everything. I thought that one came out pretty good. And if you want some more just humorous ones, there's season 1 episode 2. There's a lot of them that are just humor and a lot of them that are mixing a lot of things. The Best NPC episode 5 is really good. These are really cool. Episode 5 is the first one that I actually tried to do a full-on story with, and I think it came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. But yeah, all of these are weird, wacky, inflatable arm tube man. But yeah, they're really cool, and I think that the puppet that I used for the intro is actually a pretty cool mascot. I think I made him look pretty cool, and I think the intro for the series itself is just beautiful, if I do say so myself. It's actually really good, I think. But yeah, definitely go and check that out. Okay, I am pretty sure that's all of them that I've been working on. This is just a quick little update. I'm probably not going to make another update video until the first book is published. like I said, I'm gonna do a whole live stream and everything whenever that happens. I'm really excited to get that published. I think people are gonna really like it, and I think people are gonna be even happier whenever Volume 2 comes out, because I think Volume 2 has some of the best stories I've ever written. I think that this is gonna be a really good year for me and my original stuff, and just how good they come out and everything. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who voted on the poll. I know it was only 7 votes, but that's honestly more than I thought I was gonna get. I actually wasn't planning on doing this video if it didn't get any votes, which I didn't think it would, but yeah, 7 votes is amazing for this poll. I think that, like I said, this year is gonna be even better for the original stuff that I'm making. I'm honestly excited for it. I think this is gonna be a really good year for it, and I hope you guys are excited for it too, because yeah, I'm going to be posting a lot of it on YouTube. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last actual update video I do, just because I want to get Volume 1 posted, or, published onto Kindle, before I do anything else, because I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of update videos talking about stuff that I'm working on new and everything, and giving all updates and stuff, but there's not really any huge updates to give yet. Until I get a job and enough money to publish this on Kindle. And honestly, I'm really excited to get it published. Like I said, I know most of this video boils down to I'm excited and I'm proud of this stuff, but yeah, I am. I don't know. If you're a writer and stuff and you have a YouTube channel, you might as well just talk about the stuff you make, because you're proud of it. Yeah, I know artists try to act like they're not, especially me. I get into the weird moods where I think no one really cares and everything, and it does suck. I know every artist and everything gets like that, but I don't know. It helps to show off what I've made and actually, say that I'm proud of it. Even if some of it, I do feel like some of it is lesser than other stuff that I've made, and even if I feel like people maybe don't care about what I've made or some of the things I've made, I still care about it, and that's all that matters. It's like an ugly baby. The parent still loves it, even though nobody else does, and that's how I feel about a few of the things I've made. But yeah, I'm really proud of all the stuff I've made. I really hope you guys check them out. Especially the stories from the Void, because if you guys like Into the Void Volume 1 now, then you're gonna love it whenever it gets published. Yeah, I don't know. I really hope you guys like the stuff that I've made. Definitely go and listen to my music. It's just, honestly, just really funny. I made some pretty weird out there music, and I actually think people will like it. That stuff was just made because it popped into my head and I wanted to make it. Some of those songs I was making a video while it popped into my head, and I just sang it while I was recording for a video, and I don't know. I just find that really amusing, and I don't know. Hopefully it brightens your day if you listen to it, because some of them are pretty funny and some of them are slightly annoying, especially the last one, the Madman Blues, for the first album, Music of the Gods. Completely blanked on the name for a second. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope you guys like this video. Hopefully at least 7 people watched this, because 7 people voted on the poll. But yeah, if you are one of those 7 people who voted, thank you. You did a service for me, I guess. I don't know, for your favorite YouTube channel. I don't know. I just really enjoy talking about stuff that I've made, but honestly, I don't really have enough to talk about for another update video. I like to do these every once in a while, like once a month maybe. I know I've been slacking on them, but that's just because, like I said, there's not a lot of huge news to talk about. But as soon as this gets published, I'm going to make another update video, and I'm going to do a live stream for it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I don't know. Go and check out the stuff that I talked about today. Like and subscribe. Actually, do subscribe, because look where we are on the subscriber count. I'm at 198, man. I just need to get to 200. I don't even know why I want to get to 200. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's only 2 off, so I mean, who really cares? But also, I really want to be at 200 because I want another 100. I'll probably do another animated video for the 200 subscriber thing. I did a video for 100 subscribers, and I thought that animation came out pretty good. And then I did one for the 1,000 video mark whenever I made 1,000 videos and posted them all, which I think that video came out really cool. That was a weird little dude that I drew there. But yeah, I think all of those animations came out well, and I want to actually sit down and make something really cool for the 200th animation, 200 subscriber animation, just because, I don't know, I really like animating, and I want to get better at it, and I don't know, man, it's 200 subscribers. That's a big milestone, isn't it? Maybe, I don't really know, but yeah, I don't know, help me get up to 200 subscribers. I'm gonna do an animation video for whenever I get to 200, and yeah, I don't know, if you didn't like any of the stuff that I talked about today, I have videos talking about kaiju, horror movies, anime, basically anything I talked about while talking about my original projects. I have a whole bunch of videos of up here because I'm inspired by a lot of different things. But yeah, I know I should just choose a niche so that I can actually, you know, get good view numbers and everything. But I'm not going to do that because I'm a weirdo that enjoys a whole bunch of different stuff. And hopefully you are too, because that's I don't understand how anyone could watch my channel unless they're like that. But yeah, this video has gone on way too long, so I guess it's time for me to just say like, subscribe, and as always, see ya!